Hi, I'm Mrs. McDonald, and I am sitting here in front of my sock pile. These are all the socks in my house that need matched. Whenever I do the laundry, first I match the socks as they come through if I see matches. Otherwise, I throw them in a pile, and then I throw the pile in a basket, and then we dump the basket on the floor, and we match socks one day. Anyhow, sometimes they stay here for more than a day. Just saying. Just telling you the truth. Anyhow, I thought this would be the perfect place to read this book, Smelly Socks. And I didn't have to put them here for it because they were already here. It's by Robert Munsch, and it's illustrated by Martchenko. And it is really funny. So I thought I will read this to you, and then I will show you a few of my favorite socks. So here we go. When Tina wanted new socks, her mom took her to the only store in town. "This store only has black socks," said Tina. "Can we please go across the river and get some really good socks?" "We can't drive across the river because there is no bridge here," said Tina's mom. "You know it is a long, long, long way to the only bridge, and besides, we don't have a car." So Tina went to her grandfather and said, "Can you please take me across the river in your boat? I want to buy some really good socks." "The motor is not working on the boat," said her grandfather. "Row," said Tina. "We can row. I will row, and you can sit in the back of the boat." "You will row?" said her grandfather. "Yes," said Tina. "Rowing is easy." So Tina got in the boat and rowed slowly. Splash, splash, splash. And the boat went in slow circles. Swish, swish, swish. Tina rowed fast. Splash, 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 splash. And the boat went in fast circles. Swish, 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 swish. "This boat has forgotten how to row," said Tina. "You sit in the back and tell me what to do," said her grandfather. So Tina sat in the back and told her grandfather how to row, and her grandfather rowed all the way across the river. Then they walked all the way through the town to the big sock store. Here it is, big sock store. Oh my goodness, look at all those. That's even bigger than my pile of socks. At the store, Tina tried on socks that were too big, socks that were too little, socks that were too blue, and socks that were too pink. Tina tried on millions and millions of socks. Finally, she found a perfect pair of red, yellow, and green socks. Then, since it was almost time for dinner, Tina and her grandfather ran back to the boat, and this time the boat sort of remembered how to row. Tina rowed round and round and round, and still got to the other side. When they got back, Tina ran home and yelled, "Socks, socks, wonderful socks! These are the best socks I have ever seen in my life! Grandpa rowed me all the way across the river to get these socks. I am never going to take them off." "Never?" said Tina's mother. "Never," said Tina. "Uh-oh," said Tina's mother. So Tina wore her socks for a long time. She wore them for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 whole days. Her mother said, "Tina, I know you love these socks. Just let me wash them really quick. They will start to smell if you don't get them washed." "Socks, socks, wonderful socks," said Tina. "I am never, never going to take them off." After Tina wore her socks for 10 more days, the kids at school said, "Tina, what a smell! Change your socks." "Socks, socks, wonderful socks," said Tina. "I am never, 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 never going to take them off." Oh my, after Tina wore her socks for 10 more days, a whole flock of Canada geese flew over her house and dropped right out of the sky from the smell. 2 moose walked through her yard and fell over from the smell. Ducks, raccoons, and squirrels fell over when she walked to school. Finally, even a skunk fell over from the smell. Tina's friends decided to do something. They all came to her house and knocked on the door. Blam, 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 blam. When Tina opened the door, they grabbed her and carried her to the river. Then they held their noses and took off her socks. Some of the kids held Tina, and some of the kids washed the socks. Scrub, 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 scrub. All the fish in the river floated up to the top and acted like they were dead. The kids washed some more. Scrub, 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 scrub. All the beavers ran out of the river and went to live with Tina's grandfather. They washed some more. Scrub, 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 scrub. Far down the river, people said, "How come the river smells like dirty socks?" Finally, the socks were clean. "Wow," said Tina. "They look nicer when they're clean." "Wow," said Tina. "They smell nicer when they are clean." "Wow," said Tina. "They feel nicer when they are clean." Tina put on the socks and said, "I am going to wear clean socks from now on." The beavers left her grandfather's house and went back into the river. The Canada geese got up off the ground and flew away. The fish decided that they were not dead after all and jumped and splashed in the river. Tina went to her mom and said, "My socks are nice and clean. I think it would be very nice if you took me to town to get me a nice red, yellow, and green shirt." "Promise to wash it?" said her mother. "No," said Tina. "If I wait long enough, the kids at school will wash it for me." And there she is, her friends throwing her into the river to clean that stinky shirt. Oh, her socks are dirty again, too. Well, I like that book. But here, I just want to show you real quick. I usually wear just regular socks, but I have some special socks, too. These are my Americana socks, and I wear those when I feel like being patriotic or when I'm thinking of my school that I went to when I was a kid, because our colors for our school were red, white, and blue. And then I have teacher socks. Whoops, here's the teacher socks. Halloween socks for cute little pumpkins, cute little smiley pumpkins. And I have snowflake socks, trick-or-treat socks. These actually aren't mine. Let me get them out of there. And, oh, where are my chicken socks? Oh, these are my chicken socks. I like wearing them because I like my chickens. I don't know. I'm just silly like that. It always makes me feel better when I'm wearing silly socks. I don't know why. But what especially makes me feel better is especially whenever I'm kind of feeling down, or if I'm teaching kindergarten, first grade, or second grade, because they love these. These are my favorite socks. I have a friend who sends me Superman socks every now and then. See? Superman, Superman, Superman. And anyhow, she sends those to me because we have our own little inside story about them. And I'm not going to share it, but whenever I wear my Superman socks, it just gives me a lift. It makes me feel happy, I guess. And so sometimes I wear them just because I want to feel happy. These are the favorites. See? Aren't those funny? So even though I don't really watch Superman that often, I've seen it before, but these make me feel good because of the story that goes with them. And they just give me a lift. Do you like those? What are your favorite socks? Anyhow, let me know. I'll talk to you later. Bye.